Hi, welcome to Girl, Are You Okay?
This is a podcast about two 20-something-year-olds living in Los Angeles, talking about anything and everything.
I'm Abeera.
I'm Ayesha.
I forgot how to do this. And welcome to our pre-finale episode.
I have been thinking about just getting to this stage in our podcasting journey for so long.
Can we believe?
I can't believe we're here.
I know. We're talking like it's the finale, but it's fully not. Next week.
I feel like it's on our minds right now. So, yeah.
We have some fun things stored for you. Do. Like
and
that?
then you have a little bit of an announcement to make.
Yeah, you can probably see it if you have the video component. So we have a cat. Oh my God, he's literally like posing for you guys right now. Yes. Remember 2 episodes ago we were like, we want a podcast pet. It's like the gods listened and was like, I'm going to give you the impulse to do something crazy.
That's on manifestation,
I guess.
And what's his name?
So this is me and my partner's black little kitty cat named Ouija, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt to honor him. If you can't see, I am wearing a Ouija board sweatshirt that I owned pre-cat.
Well, because this is something you've been thinking about for quite a bit of time.
Well, yes, because we also talked about that in the episode 12 as well.
Yes, at the end, that it's your dream.
It's my dream. I have a stuffed animal named OJ in honor of Ouija. And now here he is in the flesh. He's doped up because he had a little bit of a procedure today.
I feel so badly for him.
It's okay. Apparently this is going to improve his quality of life. He had some dental work done. So if he's looking a little crazy, it's because he is high. Moving on. If you have questions about the adoption and stuff, it was very impulsive.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Literally, our last episode recording, we literally talked about the idea of getting a cat, and there was like 50-50. I mean, me and one of our co-producers were like, I don't know. And then Abeera and my partner were like, yes, absolutely, let's get a cat. And
why did you say like one of the co-producers? And then you're like, but my partner, sorry.
Well,
let's make it clear. Ayesha and my partner were both on the fence about it. And then myself and Ayesha's partner were like, team cat. So
it's very much a household divided on each end.
Yes, exactly.
And you guys, the next day, Abeera sends a picture in our group chat, sitting in a car holding a black cat. This cat's tongue is sticking out. It's so cute.
That's just how he is.
His tongue is always out.
Yeah, I think it's because
we should attach a picture here.
It's because of his lack of teeth.
You want to tell them?
Well, yeah, he already didn't have very many teeth, and then he got more extracted today, so he's a little gummy baby. Yeah, I'll attach a picture.
He's so cute. So I was shocked. This picture like gets dropped in the group chat, and I'm like, no freaking way, right? Like, no way.
And then what happened?
And then we got gaslit to oblivion, you guys.
Not by myself.
By Abeera's partner. You guys, you have no idea the crisis this like launched me into. I'm like zooming in the photo, trying to figure out like, oh my God.
What did he say? He was like, whose cat is this? Or something.
Her partner fully goes, whose cat is that? And I'm like, what do you mean whose cat? So then I'm like, okay, is this some rando's cat that Abeera has just acquired?
Fair.
And then he goes, what are you guys talking about? And I'm like, hello, are you not present for these texts? And literally hours are going by, no response. And I am literally in a whirlpool.
And it wasn't even on purpose. Like we were just so like, we were feeling so chaotic, and that's why we didn't respond. But it worked in favor of the gaslighting, I guess.
No, the plot was so thick.
Yeah.
So thick.
So anyway, there's going to be a cat roaming around. We're going to hope that it does not distract us, but if you hear some weird cuts or something, bear with us.
Yes. Well,
so today
we have a little episode planned for you guys.
Yes. We've been doing some like serious ones. I feel like in the past, like few weeks, so we're gonna do a little bit of a fun one today. How do we want to name this?
This is
Like an LA stereotypes list?
yeah, our takes on LA stereotypes.
Yeah. Kind of nodding to the previous list that we had done together of like the things that people believe in. But this time around, we're going to stay close to home and talk about Los Angeles and I guess just, the common stereotypes that come within
City of Angels.
So should we just get started because we tend to yap?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So first one I want to bring up is that everyone in LA has a Tesla.
Yeah. Honestly, like, there's not much to say. Like, that is just so true. And
Abeera's like guilty as charged.
yeah, my partner and I both drive Teslas.
And this is still new for you, though. I want to give you some kind of
yes, and I want to
leeway.
I want the record to show I do not like Elon Musk because people tend to jump to that, like, oh, you drive a Tesla, you must love Elon, and it's like, no, I just love not paying for gas.
Oh, totally.
Yeah,
I mean, my partner and I recently got a car, and Teslas were in the running. It was part of the conversation.
Somewhat, like, I mean, take it with a grain of salt, but like somewhat affordable. They're getting there.
I wasn't shocked, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, they're pricey.
Is that a hot take?
Well, cars are expensive.
Yes, I guess in terms of like not paying for gas.
Yeah, and gas.
I was able to justify it because I'm still saving money even though the payments are higher.
And you have to think about like your lifestyle too. Like, I know on my end, we're going on long drives a lot.
Our co-producer's laughing and I just want to know, was that problematic? Oh, Ouija is distracting.
Example.
I'm getting distracted by their distractions. Continue.
Okay. I will say this though. Regardless of price, there's a lot of them out here. And
sometimes you see like 3 in a row.
No, there's so many.
Yeah.
Like they're lined up. They're parked everywhere. Like,
wait, what about the Cybertruck?
Okay, I wanted to get into that.
Oh, sorry.
No, yes. Well, before I do, I want to just say, like, I don't really see that many Teslas elsewhere. Like, they obviously exist.
Where are you comparing to?
I mean, primarily Florida, where I'm from.
Okay.
Don't see a lot of them out there. Do people have them? Yes. People have them everywhere.
Well, no one there is trying to save the planet anyway.
No one there is trying to save the planet. That's so real. Oh my God. As we freaking sink into the ocean as we speak, like you would think.
But maybe they'd get it because they support Elon.
Whoa.
Maybe the people who have Teslas out there are not trying to save the planet. They're just supporting Elon.
Maybe.
If you live in Florida and you have a Tesla, write in.
Tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us why. So anyways, the Cybertruck.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my God. I feel like the Cybertruck has been like this idea, this concept for years in the making. And only now have they hit the road.
Well, did you hear that they had to recall a lot of that, like the first, what is it, like the first release of them or whatever? Because if you like floored it, it wouldn't stop unless you like hard press the brakes or something.
Okay, that is insane because the Cybertruck is made fully out of like what, stainless steel, and it's a 7,000 pound truck. Wow. And I'm just saying, if you rear end somebody,
wait, remember when you asked how many cars does a killer whale weigh?
Wait, is a killer whale one? That would be Cybertruck.
That would be three Cybertrucks.
3 Cybertrucks?
Yeah. Because they're 22,000 pounds.
Oh, 22,000? Roughly 4 cars.
That's so funny.
Anyways, wow, they got recalled because that's a death sentence.
Yes.
And for everybody.
Yes. Yes, exactly. I was very anti-Cybertruck, and then believe it or not, I'm not pro.
Okay.
But what kind of brought me more to a neutral stance was, this is so embarrassing, was James Charles's video.
I saw that.
Of him driving a Cybertruck. And I was like, wait, why does this look kind of fun?
See, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I have always been obsessed with the Cybertruck when it got...
I thought you were going to say James Charles.
Oh my God. No, sister.
Hi, sisters.
I remember when the mock-ups first got released, or when he was first doing those.
Yes. Did you enter the thing,
the sweepstakes?
whatever it was? I don't know.
No.
Okay.
My uncle though fully ordered one.
My dad did too.
No way.
He thought he was gonna he made like everybody he knew order it, because he's like, you're just gonna lose like what, $250, and then you get to like sell it for like over sticker.
Oh, that's a
but then he
businessman.
ended up like getting rid of them. Like he didn't go through with it.
I don't know what happened to my uncles. I should ask him. But apparently there's only 1,000 out on the roads right now.
I've seen so many.
No, which is crazy. So me and my partner were actually talking about that there's so many here out of the ones that are. So I feel like that is just emphasizing our point
for sure
about Teslas being an LA car.
Do we think that Teslas are the new Priuses?
Oh,
or do they not compare?
I think Teslas are in, Priuses are out.
Were Priuses ever in?
When I think
That's
of
what
Prius,
I want to know.
When I think of a Prius, I think of people who like those like decked out sticker bumpers, you know, and they always say like, they always have this sticker that says like cool Prius bro.
Have you ever, yeah, they do. They always do. You're so right. It's like, and then it says like dash nobody.
I know. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Have you ever driven in a Prius?
I think so.
Okay. My take on that is like, they feel like they're going way faster than they actually are.
The little sound.
I think it might be that. Like one time I was fully driving in a Prius and I'm like, why is this person going so fast in the canyon? They were going like 45.
Yeah.
But
the Priuses, they're trying to make them look like edgier lately.
They don't look bad.
But I'm like, at the end of the day,
it's a Prius.
It's a Prius.
Yeah,
and
fair.
I can't get behind that. I'm so sorry.
Fair.
Anyways.
What's the next one?
People in LA are coffee obsessed.
Yes. Do you think? Yeah. Okay. What's your take?
Okay. Well, there are so many different coffee shops out here. I can't even name them for you guys. I'm sure Abeera could.
My newfound obsession is La Colombe. I can only say that name with that accent, which I don't even know what that accent is. I know it's been around for God knows how long, but I just discovered it, and they have a draft oat milk latte, and you can add any flavor
like
you want to it. On tap. And it's the
Ooh.
creamiest thing. It's delish. And I add vanilla to it.
Oh my God.
And it's scrumdiddlyumptious.
Where is this?
There's one in Silver Lake. There's one in the Century City Mall.
Ooh.
And one in Beverly Hills, I want to say.
Of course.
Yeah.
Did we go there?
They also have cans that you could buy at like Trader Joe's, Whole Foods.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah. But they don't have. I haven't seen the draft latte one at Trader Joe's. I've only seen the draft latte ones at Whole Foods.
Because I thought you were going to say Erewhon or something.
I'm sure they have it there too.
But yeah, I personally, I'm not like a coffee fanatic. Like I don't need to drink coffee every day.
Same.
When I do drink coffee, I'm just like stealing my partner's black coffee. So very boring.
You like that?
Yeah.
I don't like black coffee.
Oh my God. Isn't it an acquired taste?
I know. I know. I'm definitely like your like basic B and orders a
what's your
vanilla
go-to?
latte.
Is that it? Just vanilla latte?
Yeah, except for La Colombe.
And I know you also like Blue Bottle.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Thank you. That was thank you for the shout out. I don't get an iced vanilla latte from Blue Bottle because that does not exist at Blue Bottle. I get a iced New Orleans.
What is that?
It's basically their version of like an iced vanilla latte, but it's a cold brew with milk.
My favorite coffee drink actually is a Fidel Castro. Do you know what that is?
No.
It is half coffee, half Coke.
Bye.
No, it's so good. It's literally
it's
so
giving
good.
Sugar Rush.
No, maybe, but no.
Where do you get that?
I've never actually seen it out and about. My partner actually makes them for me, and he said that's what they're called. So honestly, at this point, I'm just taking his word for it.
What's the ratio? Like half and
half
half?
and half.
Wow.
It hits. It does what it needs to do.
Maybe I need to try it because I love
I think you
love a
should.
Coca-Cola.
But it's like half black coffee, half Coke. But I'm sure you could put like a milk
But
in it.
because it's so sweet from the Coke, I wonder if I would be able to have it. You know what I mean?
Right. Actually, this is side tangent. Don't let me get derailed. I have heard that in Utah, because the Mormons aren't allowed to drink coffee, that they use like fountain drinks and like sodas as
They
their
can't
coffee.
have caffeine.
I thought they could drink Cokes.
I don't think Mormons can have caffeine.
I have like totally seen these Utah hoes in the 7-Eleven.
Maybe they have like Coke. Is there a decaffeinated Coke?
I have no idea. Honestly, wow. Well,
at least that's my understanding. I'm not like a Mormon expert by any means, but from the couple of Mormon people I know, I remember
you know
them.
Mormons?
Okay. We'll talk later.
Okay. Yeah, don't get derailed.
Oh, okay. So we got some info from our co-producers. Apparently, I am mistaken. They are able to have caffeinated soda pops. However, for some reason, coffee is not okay.
Which is...
Or hot drinks, apparently.
That is...
I'm sorry, if you're Mormon, write in.
Please let us know. We're confused.
And there's no judgment. I'm just genuinely curious.
So yeah, they fully have soda parlors and everything out there instead of like coffee shops.
Yeah. What's it called? There's a well-known one. Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyways.
I know what you're talking about. It's like almost like a drive-through just for sodas, right? And you can get like these crazy soda drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bless you to our co-producer. What's the next one? Did we get through that one? Coffee?
Yeah,
I mean,
coffee.
yeah, I do think everyone drinks coffee.
Yeah, and like
In some
drop
form.
your favorite coffee order in the comments.
Yes,
and
please.
some recommendations for us.
Yeah.
And have you been to what? La Colombe?
La Colombe.
Okay, next one's kind of fun. Everyone in LA knows someone in the industry.
Absolutely.
And I think industry, we mean like entertainment industry. Yes.
Good specification.
I mean, there's so, yeah.
No. That's why I'm fully being honest. I think so.
Do you know people in the industry?
Oh my gosh. Now I'm like stressed. I think I absolutely do.
You probably do.
I'm just like feeling stressed right now.
I do. And I only bring it up because the people I know who know people are the people I would want to meet really bad.
Yeah.
So I'm friends. Like I'm just like a one favor away from, I think. Like remember one of my friends asked if I wanted to meet Charlie XCX?
Yes, I do.
And
why aren't you doing it?
Because I feel like I'm not evolved enough or ready to meet somebody I look up to that much.
Are we also talking about people in the industry as in like they work in production and stuff? Or are we talking about people who are...
Yeah.
Okay, then
I think
yes.
both.
Then absolutely yes.
Mm-hmm.
My dad scored me tickets to a Hannah Montana recording when I was in middle school.
Like a TV recording?
Yes. Like I sat in the audience while they recorded.
Did you see Miley Cyrus?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's actually live. I mean, I think they put a laugh track over, but they like made us think that we were the laugh track. So they're like, make sure you like bring up the energy. And I was like, okay.
That must have been so fun for you.
And I also went to an American Idol recording, and I went to So You Think You Can Dance's auditions, which these aren't like flexes, by the way, because I think that just goes into the LA thing where it's like, if you know somebody, these things are very easy to get.
Mm.
So I'm not trying to like, for our listeners, like, I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, like big whoop, you know, like it's not. But it was really cool to me.
No, that is so cool, especially because you said you were in middle school for the Hannah Montana one, which, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Right? I think that would have been so exciting.
Am I technically in the industry because I was in the Christmas Day parade at Disneyland?
Oh my God, yeah.
One year of my life.
Okay, Disneyland or Disney World, which is better?
Oh, I've never been to Disney World.
I have been to both. Disney World.
Have you been to all the parks at Disney World?
Yeah.
Have you been to Epcot?
Yeah, I think you would love Epcot.
Is that where the Remy ride is?
Remy ride? Like the Ratatouille? I don't think they have.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You're literally in a little rat cart and everything's big around you.
I'm sorry.
And they even have a Gusteau restaurant now.
in Epcot.
I don't know if it's in Epcot, but it's in Disney World.
Okay. Distinction.
Oh,
Right.
sorry.
Because
Sorry, my bad.
because Epcot is like all around the world, all the countries and all the
I don't know if it was in Epcot.
But still, okay, to hear that this is
It's a thing.
exhibit.
No, they have one in the US now. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Our
so
co-producer told us it's only in Paris. I know that was the original one.
Disney World.
Okay. Oh, it's in Epcot.
It's in Epcot? Yes to knowing things.
Yes, I love being right.
So what I'm hearing is Disney World needs to sponsor a Girl Are You Okay trip to Orlando, Florida.
Disney, if you're listening.
And we will
Wait,
go.
someone in the industry hook this up for us.
Please. Yes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Please.
We'll
make good content.
Oh, come on. Us at the Gustav restaurant.
Are we getting off track?
We are.
What
okay.
was the industry? Okay.
Everyone knows someone in the industry.
Anything else to say about that?
I think
As a transplant, do you
not the call out.
As a transplant, do you believe that transplants also know people in the industry?
Whoa. I don't know, actually. Maybe, probably, but not everyone. I feel like it's more likely for LA natives to know people than the transplants. The transplants. As if I'm not one.
You're like the least transplant I know.
Oh my God. I mean, maybe we should jump into that.
Like if you and your partner told me that you guys like were from specifically LA, I would believe you.
Why is my ego being inflated so much right now?
And the reason I say that is because you don't come across as like that influencer type. If you come across as like an influencer, like even if you are from LA, I don't believe you. Which because is jumping us to the next, maybe like to like another one of ours.
Jumping us to two different directions, right? One of them being no one is from here.
Okay.
And then the other being everyone in LA thinks they're an influencer.
Yes. So
those could go hand in hand.
These are some other stereotypes that we had on our list, and I'm kind of getting us into both of those right now.
Yeah, let's get into it. Well, you called me out. I am not an LA native, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
you're here now.
I'm here now, and Abeera is a native.
Yes, and then we were having this discussion earlier where it's like, I'm technically from the Valley. Does that still make me an LA native, or does that like what do we consider LA these days?
That's like, here's the thing. If you're like from Palmdale, I don't think you can call yourself an LA native.
What's the
But Palmdale's in Los Angeles County.
I have a question. I was gonna say, are we talking counties? Are we talking like greater Los Angeles area?
I think greater Los Angeles area.
Okay, so then if you're from Westlake Village, California, are you not from LA? Because you're only 30 minutes away.
See, that's hard. That gets into like gray area.
Because that's Ventura County.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, after Agora, like you start going into Ventura County. Or maybe I think it's Westlake. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, I would say like I'm more likely to allow you to be an LA native than again your Palmdale people.
Thank you. I grew up in the Valley, I would just like to say. And then we ventured north as of like 3 years ago.
You were our local Calabasas queen. Even though
I was not a Calabasas native either.
No, but we give you that terminology.
However, I did work in Calabasas for 6 years, as we mentioned. So we're going to take that.
You are in my eyes.
Thank you. I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish
Did you ever drive by the Kardashian Calabasas sign, the one they always used to show in the show? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. All of those landmarks are like very, like Calabasas is so small.
Yeah.
So like you're gonna drive by the things. I knew Dash in Calabasas.
See, that says something, right?
That is like so 2000 and whatever.
Not the other call out. I'm just saying, like growing up, like seeing the show, or I didn't really watch it growing up, but I'm sure my mom did, and just seeing that, like, you know, oh my God, like that's in LA. It's so far away and inaccessible versus you're just driving by it.
I just casually know that all of the people that live in the Valley and grew up in the Valley that are listening to this are gonna be like, shut up.
Why?
But also like whatever I'm flexing right now, you guys flex it too because it's true. Like what are we? I'm not lying.
You're not. And like, would you say like the majority of people in LA, like what's the percentage looking like of natives versus,
You're asking me?
well, what is your guess?
Oh, I think as of 2020.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like recently, like currently.
I mean, I don't know. I don't want to throw numbers out there because as we know, I'm really bad at these estimates, especially when it comes to money. Not that this is that, but I think that there has been an influx of transplants ever since Miss Addison Rae and Charlie D'Amelio decided to scoot on
Colonize.
over here. Oh my God. The TikTokers are colonizing LA.
It's like
Guys,
a revolution.
I was already colonized by the British. And so is Ayesha.
Me too.
And now we are being colonized by another group.
By the Goras.
You need to explain that now.
Okay, I wanted to test if I could say that.
Yeah,
Not me speaking in a different language as a secret code.
Ayesha does not speak a different language.
I always wanted to do that. That was really cool.
So Goras
I'm flushed.
translates to like white people.
I think white girls specifically is what I think.
Is that the feminine?
I thought so.
Isn't Gordy?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, that's in Urdu. Ayesha and I don't speak another language.
You do kind of.
I understand it. We're getting off topic.
Okay. Everyone thinks they're an influencer. True or false?
True.
I think I'm an influencer
too.
sometimes.
Okay, you and I are here right now speaking into a microphone. We definitely think we have a platform.
Okay, does everyone in LA have a podcast?
No, but they definitely thought about it.
No, literally.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, you guys. We're actually doing it.
So you are irrelevant.
Yeah. Like, who's watching who? Who are you? Kim Kardashian went to the Tom Brady roast thing. Did you see that?
And she got booed.
She got booed and she did a little like joke spree herself. And then instead of roasting all the other comedians there, she was like, I don't even know your name. Or I don't even know who you are. She was like, I would have written jokes about you guys, but I don't even know who you are. And I was like, queen. Love her for that.
Yeah. Ayesha loves Kim.
Yeah.
I don't share that love.
Do you have a favorite Kardashian or you just don't like them?
If you're asking me to pick,
yeah. Can I guess? I think
I have two for different reasons.
Is one of them Kendall?
No.
Okay, thank God. Sorry,
No.
Kendall.
But I had a Delulu moment once where she was wearing like a COVID mask in one of the episodes and her hair just looked similar to mine. I'm like, why is that me?
I think you sent that to me. Why does that sound so familiar?
I did send it to you.
It actually did look like you, though, is the thing.
Her face was not included. I want to make that clear.
Face not included.
Like I'm not that Delulu.
She has an Air One smoothie out right now.
Peaches and cream.
I tried it.
You did?
Yeah.
It came out like yesterday. When did you go?
My partner actually just became an Air One.
It's $23. You have Air One rewards? Oh my God, our co-producer is spilling some tea.
No, I feel like in shock. It's $23.
Yeah. I saw a whole review on it. Wait, when did you have it? Today?
Yesterday.
Oh, yesterday. Okay.
On launch day.
Wow. Apparently they didn't even have like the signs out.
Yeah, my partner just became an Air One member.
That's $200 a year. $10 a month. Oh, okay. So it's like $120.
But you get a free smoothie every month.
Oh. Not my partner now looking at me like, we just paid a lot of vet bills. We are not getting an Air One membership.
And so I actually had my first Air One smoothie like last month. I think it was the Ian Somerhalder Air One smoothie.
Wait, you have to tell the pod what happened.
Oh my God, I
guys, we're tangential today.
You're letting me have a little spotlight.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like so annoying.
No, not at all.
So as you know, if you've been listening, that I have been watching The Vampire Diaries and absolutely obsessed. Like I feel like I'm like 10 years late and I don't care.
Yeah.
because
That's okay.
yeah. And so I'm really on that whole like Stefan and Damon vampire kick, right? Well, I think of just 2 weeks ago at this point. Anyways,
Has it already been 2 weeks?
it was like right before your mom's
Oh yeah,
event.
so 2 weeks.
So 2 weeks ago on a Friday, I had a really like I had a day, and I saw on Ian Somerhalder's Instagram that him and Paul Wesley, Stefan and Damon were going live. So I clicked the link and it takes me to this other website, and they're live and you can submit questions to them. And I was like, okay, like I'll submit a question, I guess. They were there doing their brothers bond bourbon thing. Anyways, I submitted a question. Didn't realize that sending in a question would mean that they could select you to talk to them. And other people are getting like brought into the live. And I'm like, oh, like that's cool. Right? Like,
yeah.
You know?
You didn't think it was gonna
No, yeah.
turn into anything. Yeah.
And then literally next thing I know, and this is towards the end, it's showing me my face and I can hit accept. There was like a little like icon that showed my camera was on. And I'm like, and then I was like, I just went for it. I got so scared.
Ayesha was on live with the Salvatore brothers.
You guys.
And they were asking her all these questions about being a therapist.
Yeah. And I didn't even tell them about the podcast.
Yeah, that was the biggest L. Like, honestly, like, it's okay.
I'm even like,
I'm happy you had your moment.
I was talking to them for so long.
But imagine the platform.
I know. I'm so angry. Like, honestly, like, and the thing is, you guys, I couldn't even think.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, obviously. I don't blame you at all.
I was so overstimulated. I was
But
afraid.
they like you. So you should submit another question in the future and maybe they'll remember.
Oh, yeah. No, and when I joined, they were like, can I ask how old you are? And I was like, I told them.
And they're like, oh my God, I thought you were 40.
And then they were like, oh my God, we're like 20 years older than you. And I'm like, oh my God, that's not a problem. I didn't say that. I should have.
Ayesha.
But yeah, that was like so crazy. There was a point where I'm like, this has gone on way too long. I'm ready to leave. Like, I'm done.
Right.
I'm good.
Like, I've said what I needed to say.
Like, I was feeling so anxious the entire time. And then, yeah, anyways, that was amazing. That was the highlight.
Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that story time because I can't believe we haven't talked about it.
Sometimes I still think about it. Is that stupid?
No.
Especially
If I was on live with Harry Styles, I don't think I would ever, like, I could die happy a little bit.
I feel so complete because I'm like, at this point, honestly, out of all the celebrities out there, like, they would be number one on my list of people to meet.
Yeah, yeah.
And
As we know, Ayesha is obsessed.
I'm obsessed. And you know what that's on? Lucky Girl Syndrome.
Oh, episode 4.
And I was the last person they let in. And
Shout out.
It was amazing. Anyways,
I
yeah,
love that.
that's my story.
Cute.
And yeah, so
What's our next one?
the next one is dating sucks in LA.
Yes, yes. And I think the first thing we should probably say is we both are in long-term relationships. But Jinx.
Yes.
Go ahead, you say it.
But we both, this is going to sound so gross. We both found love in Los Angeles.
We did. We found love in a hopeless place. Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
Okay.
I just love when you break out into song. And I just like.
I also just feel the need to say, this is not my singing voice.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, Abeera is a good singer.
Don't say that. We don't know. You've never heard me sing.
I said apparently.
Oh, true. Okay, yes. We both found love in Los Angeles.
And yet we hear so many horror stories that make us grateful every day.
Yes.
That we don't have to deal with it.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Do you think it's because of the transplants? I don't know.
I blame us partially.
No, but like I think it's a lot of people thinking they're hot. And then, okay, you know what else it is? Hot take. Ever since this ick culture came out,
Ooh.
I think people have no tolerance.
That's a good observation.
Like, I'm sorry, you're gonna be icked out by your partner. Like, that's gonna
Yes.
happen.
Yes. And it's like an ick can't be a deal breaker.
Also,
like initially.
I'm sorry, you can fix them. Like a little bit.
You can, you can. I definitely think I have like changed
I'm
my
sure
partner.
I was fixed a little
And
bit.
I have changed too as a
Yeah.
result of him. I think, you know, you can be like, by the way, do you know it's like totally disgusting when you do this thing?
Yeah.
And then
And then you work on it.
yeah. And I think
Or it's like, I can't believe you wear that outside. Like, oh,
like
shoot.
I doubt like the ick behavior is in awareness of them.
Yes.
You know? And so we're doing community service.
I do think the ick culture is funny. Like whenever I see a TikTok about like, you know, I always go back to the one of the guy on a boat and his earlobe was like flapping in the wind.
Yeah.
Like those things kill me. But I just hope people aren't taking it so seriously to the point where they're writing people off like based off of these like smaller little imperfections.
Yeah. Do you think it's harder for girls or for guys when it comes to finding like
I
a
think-
successful relationship?
Oh, okay. We're talking. Okay.
Because I'm just saying there's so many hot girls out here.
I also think if you're talking about like heterosexual relationships, I
Yeah.
think guys are a little less picky.
But
At least for the first interactions. Like,
you know what that's making me think of?
like if they walk, you're good.
Like you could be an
If they walk. Oh, our co-producer said you don't even have to walk.
Oh no. Oh no. That's
The objectivity is coming up.
That's making me think of the whole concept. Like you can be like an LA 4, but you're in Nebraska 10.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Like,
Yes.
oh no.
I don't like that you brought that up because I don't want people starting to like think about what I am. I don't know why I'm so insecure about that.
Yeah. Are you hoping people?
No one comment. Nobody comment. Turn off comments.
And have you heard of the dating app Raya?
Do I live under a rock?
Oh my God. I'm sorry. This is supposed
Explain it for our listeners.
Okay. So you're going to have to help me out a little bit.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I have not downloaded a dating app.
Neither have I.
Maybe I did like post high school just to like, because I think that's like what all the girlies did, just to like scroll and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a catalog.
Yeah. Like but it was so short lived.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
So Raya is like this really exclusive dating app. Is it only in Los Angeles?
That I don't know.
We'll say so. Like at least in LA based.
I think if our co-producer lets us know, we can correct ourselves.
Yeah, we'll let you know in a second. But it's this really exclusive dating app where you, I think, have to apply.
Or you have to be recommended or something by somebody who's already a part of it.
Yeah, you can't just sign up for it. It's like very...
And don't you have to pay for it? Oh, the big cities. LA, New York City, London, and Paris is for Raya.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And you have to be...
Oh, you have to link it to your Instagram.
Do you really?
I did hear about that. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh my God. So you have to be really hot to be on that app. And, or like be hot physically or hot like in terms of popularity.
Yeah.
You have to be someone.
Yeah.
And I would just be so curious. Like apparently celebrities are on Raya, like influencers are on Raya.
There's also, if I'm not mistaken, like there's some, like if you post about people who are on Raya, you can get your account taken away or something. Like that's a risk. Like if you like start like screenshotting like celebrities that are on there and you like post like, oh, like this is who I've seen on Raya, like you have a risk of like if they find that, they can.
Damn.
The wait list right now is 1.5 million. Apparently, we're getting a lot of factual information.
Oh my God. We actually know somebody who's on Raya.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Period. Are they in the industry? Does that make them in the industry at
I
that
think
point?
so. By like adjacent,
Right.
Industry adjacent.
Yeah. So I think the dating apps. Oh wait, what were you gonna say about Raya?
Oh no. That's all.
Oh,
I
okay.
was just bringing it up.
I think the dating apps are so hit or miss because I think that is like a very big way that people are meeting others right now. Because I mean, we've talked about this before, at least in terms of friendship, but it's like even with relationships, like where do you meet people?
It's so hard, and
Because you don't want to like meet somebody at work. I mean,
Yeah,
you
'cause
can, but
you
like,
can, and in the same with school, like with our program, right?
yeah, but if you're in a profession that's predominantly like female, if you're heterosexual, like that might be difficult, like things like that. So it's like you either have to really be extroverted and put yourself out there,
Mhm.
or alternatively, you have things like this, like a dating app or
And I don't know if any of your friends have had you like go like take their phones and like swipe for them or look through messages.
very unseriously.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And how like I don't know, it's just so exhausting.
Yeah. And
And
everyone looks the same in some component.
yeah. And then there's the guy holding the fish. Or is that like a Florida thing?
No, people do that here too.
And
People
it's
do
like
that.
so obnoxious. It's so frat boy.
Yes.
And I think on our Instagram poll when we were doing red flag, green flag for certain things, it was that one guy that still reminisces about his frat boy era, like as if those were his
Leave
glory
that-
days. Leave that in the
that
past.
in your bachelor's degree. Like
Sigma Kappa Phi. Oh my God.
I don't even know, like, are there girls out there that find that attractive at like
I wonder
like,
if you're a
later
sorority
20s?
girl and that was a big part of your life, are you into the whole frat boy persona as it bleeds into your like
later?
adulthood?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I could see how that's like a hot commodity when you're like in college because like, oh, like you get invited to like these parties,
Yeah,
you like
yeah.
know people, like whatever. But then they just become like a finance bro.
Named Trevor,
Yeah.
who maybe drives a Tesla and works in
Ouch.
finance and moved to LA and is a transplant
Yeah.
and will date anything that walks, allegedly.
Yeah. Or they don't have to walk.
And they don't even have to walk.
Oh my God. Okay.
Speaking of walking, everyone No, really. Everyone in LA.
Yes.
Everyone in LA is healthy except when it comes to burgers.
Specifically,
In-N-Out Burger.
yes. I think this is pretty true.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I think I have never met so many, and I don't mean this like in any derogatory way. Like, I think it's actually really great that there's been so many people out here that have been gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan, keto diets, juice cleanse,
Yeah.
paleo. And I'm like, okay, like I'd always do what works for you and what's in service of your own body's needs. But like,
It's also kind of trendy.
Yeah.
In some ways.
like a lot of fad diets, I would say.
Yeah.
And so many people are here, or at least mindful of their health.
Yeah.
Does it teeter on something that could be unhealthy? Maybe. But at least they're committed.
I think that it's very much like unique to the person.
Mhm.
Like you said, like there could definitely be some health aspects, but then also like health/medical aspects, but then also yeah, maybe not, right? It's like because we kind of referenced Erewhon earlier, right? Like
Oh my God.
when those specialty grocery stores exist, I don't know. Remember that trend when people were just like downing sea moss gel? Like, I'm sorry.
Oh my God. I want to try sea moss so bad. My hair girly told me I should be putting pink sea moss in my hair.
Is it like a natural dye?
No, it would just be good for it.
Oh,
And pink specifically, because if I use like a green one, it would turn my hair green.
okay. So it is kind of like a dye.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
got it.
pink would be less, like wouldn't affect it.
Well,
too
do you know
much.
how expensive that is?
No, I know, which is why I don't think I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna ingest it if I'm gonna use it.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna put it in my hair and then squeeze it out back into a jar.
Here's the thing.
Gross.
As a quote unquote LA native adjacent, but I'm also like I didn't grow up like with like an almond mom. So like I also
Mm.
just wasn't very mindful about eating healthy per se. Like
Yeah.
of course, like I wasn't like, well, actually I was eating a lot of fast food, but
I mean, so was I. I
Like,
think
yeah.
I was raised on a lot of Taco Bell, Totino's Pizza, and
no, I
Kraft
grew
mac
up on
and
McDonald's.
cheese.
Yeah, no, and I think that's something that kind of came later. But I also like, knock on wood, feel like my relationship with food's like fine where it's like, oh, if I can indulge in like something healthy, which by the way, why is healthy so expensive?
Why is organic so expensive?
Yeah.
Like, it just amazes me the prices. And actually, food in like LA grocery stores, I'm talking even like regular grocery stores, costs more than
Yeah.
like Orlando. Like
I
the
bet.
same thing. And it's so,
What's the cost of living?
well, it's what I term the LA tax.
Yes.
So anything you will buy out
Which
here
should be taken away this year because it has rained so much.
Yeah, this is at this point. You said it's rained more than Seattle
This year.
this year.
Yeah.
Which is insane. Why? Tell me why today it's so gloomy and gray. Like,
I think this week has been crappy because of the weather.
yeah.
Is anyone else having a crappy week? This is also recorded 2 weeks in advance.
Oh, yeah. Were you having?
Anyway, going on.
Well, speaking of In-N-Out Burger.
Yes.
I'm
so hungry.
Oh
That
my
sounds so
God.
good.
dude. I know. Do you think it's worth the hype?
Yes.
Because I think there's some debate around that.
I was anti In-N-Out Burger for a while because I just like wasn't a big burger person until this was no one cares.
No, I care.
In 2020, when Miss Pandemic came around, I found a lot of happiness in going through the In-N-Out drive-through that was near my parents' house and getting that was the start of the mental health milkshake.
Oh my God. The lore just comes
Yes.
together. Got it.
Because
Okay.
as we know, we were all so mentally unwell during the pandemic. So that was like my one pick me up. So I would get an order of French fries and a chocolate milkshake. And then that started making me go to In-N-Out more.
Right.
And then remember when they had their shortage of their chili peppers?
Of course.
Okay.
I was impacted by this.
And then they had to replace them to banana peppers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the banana peppers are not spicy.
Yeah.
And everyone was like pissed about it. Me, however, was living their best life because my spice tolerance is so low. I always joke that Pakistan would kick me out if I lived there because I have no spice tolerance. So when they had
That's so
that, I was
funny.
like, oh, like, let me try it. Everyone's saying it's not spicy. And that changed the game for me.
Okay.
So now I just keep a jar of banana peppers at my house and I get like my burger as is and I add it when I come home.
Oh, because you don't really eat it in the car. Okay. I was gonna.
If I do eat it in the car, I put it in a Tupperware and I bring it with me.
I thought you were gonna say initially that like you bring your jar of banana peppers
Not
in
the whole jar because they have to be refrigerated.
That is so funny, and I love that you're committed to your In-N-Out experience.
Okay. We were asked by our co-producers to share what our In-N-Out orders are. You go first.
Okay. My In-N-Out order is a grilled cheese, which maybe is unconventional to some, but I don't eat meat. And so I get a grilled cheese with the chopped chilies, and oh my God, it hits so hard. But sometimes I still feel hungry afterwards because I think of the lack of protein.
Yeah.
But then I also get their fries animal style.
Yes.
Which makes it all so much better. Because I will say, hot take, I never really liked In-N-Out's fries initially. I had
That's
to
fair.
warm up to them.
I think
And
it's
now-
split 50-50. People
Like-
love it or hate it.
And to the people who don't like In-N-Out fries, like I understand and I hear you. What made me realize that they're not so bad is it matches the rest of the food. Like you can't have a McDonald's fry with In-N-Out's burger. It just doesn't go together.
Yeah.
So to me, it was like, oh.
My stomach is growling.
No, I'm literally so hungry.
Yeah.
Should we go to In-N-Out after this?
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me with a good time.
Okay. And then
Do you get chopped chilies on your animal fries?
I haven't. No.
They kind of like are not so nice about giving it like enough, apparently.
I believe you.
So
But yeah, and then I probably just get a Coke.
good.
And sometimes a milkshake, but not really that often.
I don't get a milkshake if I'm getting like
Yeah.
a meal.
Yeah. Okay, so what's your go-to order?
If I'm getting a meal,
Mhm.
my God, I'm so insecure about this, you guys. Sorry if this sounds gross, but this is just like what I grew up eating. So I get, okay, right now, because like I think I've been craving more protein,
Mhm.
I get a double single, which is 2 patties and 1 cheese,
Mhm.
but I get it plain, just meat bun, and then I add light raw onions, which is basically just like 3 rings. They have it down to a science. It's always consistent. 3 rings. And then I come home and I add my banana peppers.
I think that's completely fine.
And then I get fries and a Coke.
Regular fries?
Regular flies? Yes. I don't get animal style.
Okay.
No.
That actually reminds me that I get my grilled cheese with grilled onions.
Okay, they messed up last time and they gave me grilled onions. And like, I don't hate grilled onions, but like, it changes the entire burger.
I think grilled onions make it so much better. I respect your raw onion game, but
as a brown person, I think we have a love for raw onion.
onion.
Do you guys know Tara Auntie on TikTok? She like always has her chili pepper parked in her rice. I'll attach an image. But she basically just like eats her little Daisy food and then she like verbalizes what she's about to eat. So she'll be like onion, chili.
No, and then the chewing goes crazy.
Oh my God, it sounds so good. We can't talk about food anymore. I'm literally gonna vom. I'm so hungry.
Okay, then let's talk about.
Wait, I talked about my pro In-N-Out and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I'm assuming you are.
Yo, yeah. At this point, I can't go back. Like, it started becoming a problem a little bit.
I go once a week.
Okay, I don't go once a week anymore, but there was a time where we were fully. My partner's giving me the side eye.
Oh, you're getting called out. I think you do go.
Call out Ayesha episode. I guess I do go to In-N-Out every week.
And that's okay. Can we normalize that? Like, I actually think a lot of people I've spoken to, they go once a week too.
I think, I will say this, fast food doesn't usually make me feel bad, like typically, but In-N-Out just doesn't, it just feels so.
Because it's like real food.
Clean.
It's clean girl energy.
Going to In-N-Out matches the clean girl aesthetic, you guys.
I'm dying. No, but kinda. Yeah. It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also been we have like a very light ritual right now where we'll go on a hike and then we'll end the day with In-N-Out.
Oh my God.
So it's like a little reward.
We have been I've been wanting to go again, but I don't want to ever be the one to bring it up because I don't like pain.
Pain?
My partner and I have been doing the Culver City steps like in the Baldwin Hills area. It's brutal. It's tortuous. Don't do it if you hate
How
pain.
many steps are there?
Oh my God. 100?
Whoa.
200? 1,000?
Yeah.
No, and the hard part is like the step height is so inconsistent. So sometimes you're like lunging and sometimes it's like little steps and it's so painstaking. But afterwards I feel so accomplished, but I literally think I'm going to drop dead like halfway through the process. But we've started doing that. And afterwards we go to Shake Shack. So we've had our own little.
I don't like Shake Shack.
Fine. It's okay. We do.
Well, one time they put bacon in my burger and I haven't forgiven them.
Okay, so that's unacceptable.
That's haram.
That's haram. Stuck for a lot.
I didn't eat it. At least I don't think so. Anyway.
One time In-N-Out had a piece of burger in my grilled cheese and I was really upset about it.
That's the one reason I like In-N-Out. As someone who does eat meat, I'm sorry for you. I know you don't. There's no bacon on the menu. So it's like there's really no cross-contamination that I have to, it's like
safer.
Not that I like stay awake like worrying about that, but like it's just good to know.
No, yeah, like at Taco Bell when I get my Mexican pizza, I always have to like make sure they didn't even fully just give me beef instead of beans, which happens and it's so annoying. But that being said, I'm mindful of our list.
Yes. Before we get into the next one, I also just want to point out that Aisha's wearing an LA Lakers t-shirt.
God.
And I don't know if you did that on purpose.
I kind of did. Is that okay? Is that lame?
No.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
LeBold.
Playing point guard.
Not him like losing the playoffs.
Called out.
No, but I got this from Rose Bowl for $5.
Oh my God, I totally know someone else in the industry. Sorry.
Oh my God, do you know LeBron James? No. Oh my God, with LeBron James.
I forgot that my friend from high school got us Laker tickets because of your shirt. And then I also remember that same plug, you know who you are, got us SNL and Jimmy Fallon also when we were in New York.
Oh my God. Come through for Girl, Are You Okay? AKA me.
That girl.
This
In the
girl.
Are you okay?
Because this girl is not okay.
Okay, get into the next one because we are like fully. We
Okay.
have so much more to talk about, you guys.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, maybe we should just wrap it up at this one.
So we're gonna do a part 2 in season 2, but we're gonna do one more quick one.
Okay. The last one is people in LA are fake. And to that, I have no comment.
Period. And that's how we end it. Awkward silence. Tarot time?
It's tarot time.
It's tarot time. Let's get into it. Okay.
Tarot time.
You shuffle or I shuffle?
You shuffle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like you're better at it.
I doubt that.
Okay, so Abeera's currently shuffling if you can't see us right now. Some ASMR maybe?
I'm gonna like paper cut myself one day.
I know.
Nothing's falling.
Okay, and there you go.
A whale.
They just flew everywhere.
I did get a paper cut. Okay. Oh, it's a whale.
Oh my God.
It looks like maybe a humpback. Sorry. Thank you. Maybe a humpback or like a blue whale, perhaps. Okay, so it says, look beyond the surface. Avoid becoming distracted by surface issues. Focus on the underlying motivation, cause, or beauty in a situation. Seek ways to bring depth to your world.
And to those LA hoes, those fake those fake bitches, this card is for you.
Wait, why?
Because it says, read it.
I just did.
It says, look beyond the surface.
Uh-huh.
It says, look for the beauty in a situation, maybe not just the person itself, themselves.
Oh.
And seek ways to bring depth to your world. Stop being so shallow and superficial.
Got it. Okay, I was like reading it very much in like a mental health way. So I was I was not able to level with you.
LA girl interpretation. I'm
Okay.
sorry if I offended you. I'm just joking. Maybe.
I think hopefully our listeners can like get that we're kidding a lot of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah. But agreed. if we're tying it into today's episode, absolutely. I also think that because it's been such a hard week, this is really just sitting with me in the way of like
you needed this.
I need this. It's like, okay, there's so much crap happening right now, but also like that might just be the surface things because like we're gonna notice the bad stuff over the good stuff.
No, like even in like my sessions with clients, they're like, oh, I feel like I'm always talking about like the negative things. And I'm like, well, therapy isn't usually a space where you talk about all the good things that are happening to
and
you.
I think that's why like the gratitude journals and stuff are like so important. But like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think just kind of like looking into like, well, what's past that surface? Like, is the underlying stuff kind of bad or is it just like these little things that are floating on top?
Yeah. And I think it was you who told me this, like, will this matter in a month or like a year?
Yeah.
And so I try to like remind myself of that sometimes.
Oh my God. Was that me? I didn't make that up, but like,
No, I think
if I
it
could
was
spread
you.
that knowledge to you, great. And now you just spread it to everyone else.
Like this week when I was talking to you and I got a little pesto on my like laptop stand, which is fully just a cardboard box, but it like bothered me so much.
That's going to stain.
And like in the grand scheme of things, does this little pesto stain on my cardboard box matter? No. Did it bother me outrageously? Absolutely.
And then you said, I'm going to put a sticker on it.
And I said, I'm going to adapt to the situation.
Reframe. If you have sticker anxiety, that was a win. Because you're able to figure out a way to like use your stickers.
I still haven't put any stickers on my water bottle.
We'll work on that. That's maybe content for our Patreon.
Yeah.
That does not exist. Anyway, anything else to add?
I will say I love living in LA. It's probably at this point, it's my favorite city in the world.
Would you ever move
away from here? I don't think so. I don't plan to.
Yeah, neither do I.
But if if you don't live in LA, don't move here.
We have enough.
Stay out.
Yes.
Unless you're cool.
That is so vague. Interpret that how you want.
Yeah.
Let's go get in and out. Bye.
Bye. Although we cover themes of mental health, Girl, Are You Okay is not a substitute for therapy or mental health services. Also, thank you to our co-producers, Geb and Eric.